Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel.
Another week, another episode.
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of Legacies on the CW, which was Season 1, Episode 6, Mombie Dearest. I'm happy to keep bringing you guys Legacies reviews. I've enjoyed talking about it. I've been requested to make sure I keep on it because apparently some of you guys actually like hearing me ramble and rant about it in front of my webcam. So I will gladly keep that up because I am, for one, enjoying Legacies. I think it's been a pretty solid and fairly entertaining show so far, with definitely glimpses of a higher potential for sure. And this episode, I think, was by far the best we've gotten of the series so far. I mean, just bringing Joe back and sort of the emotion that was carried with that, with Alaric and everything, it just really hit me. I mean, I've always loved Alaric and Matthew Davis's portrayal as the character and his performance over the course of TVD and everything. And that guy, he still has a line like right to my heart, because I think Kaylee Bryant and excuse me, sorry, I'm kind of losing the names even though I should have them memorized by now. But yeah, Kaylee Bryant and Lizzie. Okay, come on. All right, yeah. Jenny Boyd, they did a fine job for sure too. That was probably two of their best performances in this episode as well. I also like the stuff with Josie and Penelope, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. But Alaric was definitely the standout here. It's just such a nice, sort of weighted tie back to season 6 of TVD. And I know a lot of people were mixed on later seasons of the Vampire Diaries, but they always managed to have like really good finales for the most part, and I still remember that wedding episode, So they definitely had to bring this back up at some point. I'm really happy with how well they sort of did here and how resonant it still was. It still got me after all this time. And at first I was a bit disappointed because they pretty much fit, obviously she wasn't herself, she was possessed by some sort of force, but when they first did that, I mean, obviously we were expecting something like that. I didn't expect them to, bring Jodie Lynn O'Keefe back as, regular, most likely anyway, unfortunately. But when they did bring her back like this, I thought it was going to be straight up. She's not herself whatsoever, she's just like a monster totally. It's not her at all. But we find out that she is actually struggling with herself and sort of taking her over periodically, but at the same time this magic or whatever's doing it is the only thing keeping her alive. But she has moments where she can actually be genuine, so she gets to spend some time with the kids and Alaric here and there. So I like how they played that. And then throughout the rest of the episode, I also like the subplot going on of excuse me, Lizzie's party and everything, which was alright. I mean, Lizzie's very fixated on Raphael now because they slept together. Bad move on his part. So he still shows up as her late to the dance, but then he has to let her down as they're dancing. So that wasn't awkward. And I actually like how they did Penelope in this episode as well. I see a lot of potential with her character. Like I said in a previous review, there's definitely a Catherine vibe about her. I'm not putting her up that high yet at all. But she has the potential to be a dynamic character like that. And she definitely showed here, you know, maybe she could actually be more of an ally, even more so than that. Because, you know, she did seem to genuinely care about Josie and her fate here. I mean, yeah, she's good at pushing and manipulating buttons and stuff like that, but at the same time, again, she seemed pretty relieved about Josie, and is she completely wrong of saying that Josie needs to think about herself and not just, you know, helping her sister, you know, take sort of life by the throat and everything, you know? So I like that, and the kiss Penelope and Josie shared, I liked. It makes me wonder if they're gonna do something between Hope and Josie at some point, which I said before I won't be opposed to, because a couple or a few episodes back, you know, there's a whole concentration on Josie, maybe seeing Hope in a different light when they're doing, you know, the services around Mystic Falls, you know, the community service and stuff like that, basically. You know, I could see that. I'd rather them not set up something between Hope and Raphael. I don't mind Raphael. I actually like him more than Landon. But I don't really want a love triangle there, and I don't really want them to tie Hope to so many people like that. But I do like them as friends. I think Hope and Raphael actually had a, you know, good back and forth here as they were trapped in the gym, and, you know, stuff that came up with that. You know, the dance, everything was fine for what it was. Just don't make it to be even more than it should be. And then I also got to talk about the zombies. I didn't expect that. We got a little zombie apocalypse in the woods there. We got to see Hope and you know, Penelope along with excuse me, Lizzie, I think, was out there too. No, she wasn't. Who else is there? MG, that's right. You know, and he's disappointed because Raphael eventually shows up to dance with Lizzie and everything. But he's out there too, and you get to see him actually slay zombies. I think they had like axes, or what do you call it? Like, not pitchforks, but I don't know. But then they had shovels too. And there's a little bit of blood there, a little bit more than I expected. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Penelope smacking him around as well. Hope got some good shots. So I kind of like the little zombie episode we got there as well. But again, what really made it was definitely Alaric's time with Joe, and just the emotion that Matt Davis is able to you know, show with all that. It just really hit me, and it's helping and being a big reason for me to give this episode a 9 out of 10. I think it was that good, and I've been enjoying Legacies, but this is above and beyond the best episode of the series so far, and it shows that it'll get serious when it really wants to as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and I also got to talk about the Necromancer at the end. Some people were complaining because it threw him off from the tone that I was leaving him on, you know, with the sad, you know, sort of heavy bit with Alaric and everything at the grave. But I thought it was kind of funny. It gave Alaric sort of a badass moment at the end too. And next week's mid-season finale looks like it'll be a pretty unique and fun one, with Hope going into the mind and everything, and somehow going to be tied back to New Orleans, apparently. We'll see. But yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.